And now check the back of the camera. Does it look like it's recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck you. And now I should change the screen?
No, it's fine.
Hello.
Just check it's recording. Perfect. Does it look like there are like seconds moving and stuff like that? Like showing time?
Yes.
Okay, amazing. Looks like we're recording.
First professional vlog.
Hello world.
Hello Venice.
So Mena is going to be so good.
Yes.
What you're not, well you might have seen it on the train here. Did you see the mountains on the train here?
So pretty.
You're going to see them from the lagoon, which is very nice. So where are we going to try and roast there? An island called Poveglia, which is like an abandoned insane island. Yeah, they really did like locking out mental health patients.
Yes. Oh god. Have you ever been to the museum next to one of the islands also?
Yeah, at Santo Spirito. I can't stand. Why do I never remember the name of it? It's in Venetian University.
Oh no, but there's the museum where we went.
Yeah, that one. I can't remember the name of the island. San Samuele, maybe.
Maybe.
I think it's Santo Spirito or something like that.
Yeah. I really don't like it. Like I have a pair, but I've never been to one.
Yeah.
It feels like you're really blocking your sight. You can't see everything done properly, so I have them, but I never put them on.
Finding it is practical.
Not being able to see anything and to always be like this in every photo you have.
Exactly.
Definitely. So this is what you should do.
Yeah, but those weren't particularly big waves. So it's sometimes you get these huge ones that kind of like dodge down on the really here boat thing. I'm happy with you. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. No, they didn't break, they just needed sanding again, repainting the ends. Because with a wooden boat, you just have to continually maintain it, because you can fight against the water. Really?
And also, like in the area of the station, so many people. Like, it was almost like remembering how we lived in there.
I'm glad I missed that. Because it's Carnival and Valentine's.
Yeah. Or two people in the full costume too. They were amazing. I walked with them for a while, feeling like a little.
Yeah, Carnival is kind of hellish normally, like hell.
Like incredibly crowded, but nice to see.
I would say it's incredibly crowded. It's just so, Venice is so full. It's one of those moments, like, it's the only time of the year that I can actually think about bridges being completely blocked and like literally just being physically unable to move. It's not that pleasant.
But when it is so full, you also don't see anything of the parades, do you?
Yeah.
You're just,
And you also, it's just, it gets frustrating as well, like, all these, because obviously it's that kind of dual thing of like, people couples.
Exactly, yeah. Everyone who weren't able to come for a while would then come.
And there are so many people who like come to Venice for regular holidays. They're the ones to come. But I don't think I'll be here until November, ideally. And then it should settle down a bit.
Yeah.
Pick up again.
Yeah, and then Christmas again. So maybe November is quiet and then probably for Christmas New Year again.
So this is not, in normal times, there's not really ever a low season in Venice now. There's like a really high season, and then it is just busy. So I feel lucky to have seen Venice this quiet.
Yeah, totally. How did it continue with your landlady? Did she give you a contract in the end?
No, so yes, I need to work. I'm still trying to work this out. It's difficult. Basically, because it's an Airbnb thing booked with my mum. Airbnb has a cancellation policy if you can't use it. So I might just cancel my lease and move somewhere else. Which, I mean, I found a couple of places, and it would be okay. Like, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if I had to.
You just needed some people helping you to transfer your stuff again.
I don't know, because I could do it over the course of a day. It was just the moving from Padua bit was painful. But if I started at 8, just spent the day moving stuff, I could do it quite easily on my own.
Yeah.
I think I just found that it was so helpful with you guys. But I think in one city, no matter what city it is, you can kind of over a day move your whole.
Yeah. I mean, also here it's so much like easier. Also, if you don't want to walk 8 times, like of course we can come another time and just like move things for once. That's not
Thank
a
you.
big thing to do.
I'll cook you all a lovely dinner. We've got some really good meals planned this week actually.
Oh, like what?
Today I'm going to have Korean food in at bowls.
Like you live in yourself?
And tomorrow I'm going to cook Thai green curry. It's like a coconut milky spicy curry.
Oh, yeah, that sounds really good.
It's very good. And then I'll cook dal one night. So I've got a few nice meals planned. Also, it's not like an active thing thinking I'm going to go vegan, but I've just noticed most of the meals I plan are vegan. So I'm going to try and like very loosely just eat vegan at home. So my daily yogurt is being replaced with porridge. Stuff like that.
Yeah, oh, that's good. I was talking with the vegan the other day, and she has this really easy recipe to do your own parmigiano for her cake. So similar. Because for me, like the one thing that it's still difficult to become vegan is the cheese. Like the rest, I don't get to it. I almost not eat eggs. I don't eat yogurt and everything. But I love cheese, and she said it's so easy to like do that yourself. I don't know. It's some kind of veggie.
Yeah.
And for her, it tastes so similar. So if I can like create my own cheese that's vegan, then yeah, I could definitely go for it.
But I feel Parmesan just tastes like salt.
And like cheese.
Mainly like salt.
Yeah, it's very salty, but it's also very cheesy.
Okay, right. Try not to tip me over. Come back in a balanced and slow way. You can just see instantly, can't you, that this boat is a little bit more flighty, is the word you can use. Right.
Oh wow, yes. Wow, okay. Do I have to have both feet up here, or can I put one down here, because I think that would balance
No,
it better.
you have to have both feet on the board.
Oh god, okay.
Come forward a little bit. You can secure your right foot against the side of the boat, and that'll give you more stability.
Okay.
But when there are boards like that, that means that's where you stand. Don't start rowing yet, because I'm just going to take my jacket off.
Okay.
Also, don't move too much, because
Trying. Oh my god, it is so pretty.
not bad, is it?
No.
Okay. Yeah, like that.
Wait.
Oh, you've chosen to row without shoes as well?
Yeah.
I'm influencing you.
I love being barefoot, and I really thought it was too cold today, but no. Okay. Should put it a little more in the water, should I?
Yeah. Just a little bit more. We'll just row for a little bit and then I'll give you some pointers. So we're rowing, you see on the right of the island, straight ahead of us, there's like a bell tower in the distance. Island straight ahead of us, bell tower in the distance.
Ah, yes.
We're rowing in that direction.
Okay.
So all your weight should always be on your front leg.
I'm still deciding the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
But slow, I'd say go for a slow rhythm.
Yeah, I am trying that, but I don't know, it's always so fast. Should I still put it more in the water, or are they just shorter than the other ones? Because I
They're
feel
different oars, yeah. These ones are a bit shorter, but you're okay now. Also, you have a very tall watercolour.
yeah.
Stop for a second. What you're doing is on your return, so you have your push, you have your return stroke. On your return, you're shifting all your weight onto your back leg. And then so you're kind of like recharging on your back leg and pushing forward. What you should be doing is always having your weight on your front leg.
Okay.
And basically your
Okay, sorry.
your push kind of comes from your hips. So you don't need to rock back onto your back leg, you don't need to lean back.
So this is actually just to balance me out, but I'm not really, like, I'm just using the force of my right leg.
Well, you can push from that one, but there's a difference between pushing from it and having your weight on it. So what you might want to do is, you see that pedana in front of you, you remember the sloped bit?
Ah, yes.
If you put that under your leg, you might find it a bit easier to balance yourself like that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, probably.
No. Look at me. Look at my legs. Look how I've got it. It's behind me.
Ah, but on the right one. Right?
Well, it'd be your left one. Because remember, we're rowing. We're like mirror images.
Yeah. I just thought I had it on the other one the last time, and then I just remembered it. Okay.
Now, could I ask you one more thing?
Yeah.
Which is leave your oar in the boat. Sit down. No, sit down in the boat on the right hand side. Lean your weight to that side.
Okay.
Because it's such a lovely day, I really want to make sure my camera is recording.
Okay.
I really want to have a nice vlog to send to them. Okay,
Vlog, please.
now come back slightly more centrally. Magic! It's working. What do you think for the vlog? Help me edit. Let's have it facing us for a bit longer, and then I'll move it to face the other way. Alright, so remember, your weight is on the opposite side to where I am, so keep the boat balanced.
Yeah.
This is a less sympathetic boat. Okay, stay where you are, stay where you are, stay where you are, stay where you are, stay where you are. Right.
Okay.
You can get up now. This in the summer, I'm sad that I'll be missing it in the summer. It's just have these baking hot, long days where you can row for hours, swim whenever you want. It's just magical.
Aww, I'm sure it is. You said you can like row until the Lido, right? It just takes a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you seeing what I'm meaning now about having your weight on your front foot? I can still see you coming back. What you need to do is slightly bend your front knee, and then you need to feel your weight going through your thigh. Can you feel it a bit more now your knee's bent?
I think I have this weight. Maybe I just have my foot too much.
I can still see you rocking back.
Yes. Maybe I'm staying just too much in the front. So.
Maybe try, I was actually going to say, maybe try moving a little bit further forward with your front foot and your back foot. So you need to move your pedana further forward as well. So kind of be in line with your front foot with the forecollar. Okay, and then that way, yeah. Then have your left foot back a bit higher on the pedana. A bit high. Keep bringing your left foot back a bit further. Okay, so now you're being pushed forward by the angle of it.
Yeah.
You want your weight always through your front leg, and look at me. Basically, I always have my weight here, and then look at my back leg. This is when I'm pushing. When I'm pushing, my back leg is raising, which means I'm giving a push from my back leg, but the weight is still through the front. Because you lose time and energy when you come back like this, and you have to rearrange your body. This is the most efficient way to push off like that. So try just going really slowly with your front knee. Also look at my leg. My back leg is relatively straight. My front leg is bent. What you have at the moment is your back leg slightly bent and your front leg relatively straight. So try straightening your back leg. Just try this for a second. What I want you to do is just straighten your back leg as much as you can, whilst having your front leg bent. So really like tense your back leg, keeping it straight, and then try rowing like that. Don't move your legs, just row with your arms and with your legs like that. Front leg bent, back leg straight. You're bending your back leg.
I know!
Tense your leg, keep it straight.
But I don't know, I feel like I'm too much forward to do that. I know, okay, but true, because I have to move forward. Okay,
yeah,
wait.
You have to move forward, you're pushing forward.
True.
Keep your right leg a bit more bent. Your left leg, no, your right leg.
Right leg.
Can't do left and right. Keep your right leg a bit more bent. Your back leg straight, I can see it bent. This is just an exercise to make you realise, it's not like how you should row.
Okay.
But just keep your back leg straight as you can. And row with your arms.
How can this be so difficult?
It's just you just need to feel it essentially. You'll get the feeling eventually. Try again moving your pedanas back a little bit further. Okay, like that, yeah. Now weight through your front leg. Front leg bent a bit. Back leg straight, and now let's row. And then now what I want you to do, on each push stroke, I want you to raise the heel of your left leg. Okay, each time you push, raise the heel of your left leg. Okay?
When I push.
When you push, yeah.
Okay.
And you see you're getting a bit of power from your legs by raising your heel there.
Yes.
The more you raise it, the more you're going to be pushing. Okay? You're not raising your heel. Really over-exaggerate the movement for now. But each push, raise your heel, okay?
Okay.
The unfortunate thing for you is I'm standing right behind you, so I can see everything you're doing. So just keep thinking, raise your heel.
Yeah. I mean, I know that is a help, that's not unfortunate, but yeah, no, I cannot even. Fingere? No, fingere, like.
Oh, trick. You can't even like fake.
Yeah.
It's spingere.
front of the folklore, right? Like,
I can. Right, Hannah, stop for a second.
yeah.
Sit down, put your oar in the boat, and just sit down for a second and watch me now. Basically, I don't want you to pick up a bad habit early, which is when you start thinking too much, you start to return to this thing where you're leaning back. Your whole body, I can see your whole body coming back like that. And you need to think about like signals, to remind yourself not to be doing that. So when you're leaning back like that, you start to feel the muscles here, don't you? A little bit tensing. If you feel them, you're leaning too far back. Essentially, what I need you to be doing is watch how I'm rowing, watch my legs. When I say bent leg, I have my front leg bent and I have my back leg a bit straighter. That kind of allows me. Yeah, I'm not leaning back at all. I'm kind of in line with the folklore. And when you just lose energy, you lose power, and you start to hurt your back if you keep leaning back. So I am very upright, my chest is upright, front leg bent a bit, because that's where all my weight is. And this is when you're barefoot, you can really feel it. Your toes come up a bit, and I can tell that they're coming up because all your weight's not going through your body, through your front leg. When I'm rowing like this, I can pretty much feel in the ball of my foot that is the point where all the weight of my body is leading to. I can feel the pressure on my foot, and that's an indicator that I've got my weight forward. It took me a little while to get it. It was actually fairly recently with my rowing, the squad that I'm rowing with, where they had to go at me how far backwards I was going. So I learned a bad habit early on. So it's best that you learn. So explain to me, now you're watching me, explain to me how you would describe my body position. So now you've described to me how to do it. Try and remember the core parts of what you said. There's quite a detailed explanation. Try and remember the main bits and give it a go. We'll go slowly.
I still feel that I'm putting my weight also on the back foot, but less.
It's something to keep working on. You're not going to get perfect after one lesson or 3 lessons, or really ever. So it's just knowing what you need to be doing and working towards it. But if you feel a bit of a change, that's good.
Yeah, I'm understanding better now how, like, that I have to bend forward and I'm not, like, I don't fall down if I bend forward like that.
Yeah. I absolutely don't know the physics, but essentially you're putting
quite nice.
There are definitely worse places to be.
Yes. Oh my god.
I love it when you can see the mountains.
It's so pretty that they are so clear and that you see them for the whole line, the whole city.
Take a knee quickly. Don't crouch down quickly. Just for balance, because I'm going to take a photo. I sometimes just get hit by how lucky I am to live here.
I know.
Like that. You can take it for granted, and then there are moments where it's like, oh,
Yeah.
I live here. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, getting used to living here, of course, but yeah, I don't know. I feel now that I could never get used to this view.
I'll be able to see exactly where we've rode. It kind of puts things onto a map, and I'll be able to see distance so that I can calculate what time we should turn around. So we've done 1.7 kilometres in half an hour. We might not make it to Poveglia, just in terms of timing, but we'll row along that route. It's a nice route. Alright.
Which is, Poveglia is more out there, or wait,
What do you mean?
the island, or is it that one? No.
So San Clemente is right in front of us, and behind it there's Santo Spirito and Poveglia.
That is the one with the Armenian monastery? No.
San Lazzaro degli Armeni.
Ah, the Armenia, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
the name gives it away.
Yeah. And in Poveglia was...
Poveglia was, I'm sure, I don't actually know much about the history during the Republic. I'm sure it was a monastery or a convent. They all were. But at some point, I think when Napoleon came, he shut down a lot of the convents and monasteries. And then they became hospitals.
Sanatories.
So,
Sanatories.
one of them was an infectious diseases hospital.
Ah,
Kind of makes sense.
more practical, yes.
And then there are a few which we don't really row to because they're quite boring. You can't really go on them either. But they used to be. Sometimes I just forget the word in English. But
In Italiano.
they used to be Landretti. the wrong way around anyway. Pretty certain, yeah.
Oops.
Don't worry.
It was just because of that where I was nervous.
So let's focus today on your weight being on your front leg. That's all really going to work on.
Okay.
Well, no, you can keep your oar in the formula. You know how to do that.
Yeah.
We'll just keep thinking about your weight. I mean your weight being forward, not your general weight.
Okay. Oh, this is this hotel.
Yeah.
Very nice people.
Lovely people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good complimenting them. If I want sponsorship for my vlogs, I can't alienate the Kempinski group.
No, the Kempinski group is a really, really nice group, and I can totally recommend the hotel to all of you. I would give 4.8 stars out of 5.
I'll give it 5.
Yeah, the 5 is just because you cannot walk here. You know, if they built a bridge, then you have everything you need. But since you always need your private gondola, 4.8.
They do actually have their own water bus, their own private water bus. Slow down.
True.
You can see the mountains even better the further away you get.
When you lived here before, did you also see them like this? Oh yeah, okay. So it's not a COVID thing that because you have so few airplanes now, the air is so much lighter, like that you see them better.
No,
Because at home, in my village, I noticed that so much when airplanes weren't going anymore. Like, I don't know, 2 weeks afterwards, you had the brightest sight ever. And it just kept, for all the months, it just stayed like that. And then, you know, it was really so much brighter than ever before. So,
no, I think I remember at the start of lockdown there were all of these things about oh, the world is improving so much, look how great it is, but I kind of feel like all of that COVID optimism in every walk of life has just disappeared now.
yeah. I mean, I hope some habits will stay, or some, like at least the thing that you worship your liberties and everything, what you're able to do so much more. You will worship your, like, social context so much more, be nicer to people. I really hope that, and I think, like, not for everyone, but I think for a lot of people that will stay, because you just realize how incredibly important small things in life are for you.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
The water's quite low here.
Yeah. I don't want to bring these boys to the hospital too.
Nice. My fault. Sorry. For the little community, I messed up. I have exactly 2 followers on my YouTube.
Wow! Do you know both of them?
One
Mom
is
and Dad?
one of my very good friends, and the other is someone I matched for on Tinder.
Ah! I'm not sure if you did such a good publicity then.
Yeah. Might need to share it a bit. It's also like I upload the full length videos, so no one in their right mind, I would be annoyed if someone ever did, would sit down and watch the full 2 hours.
I don't know, maybe some stalker of yours enjoys watching your rowing for 1.5 hours.
My dad. Unless he's otherwise known. hurt any sort when you're rowing?
Because it makes you like slippery.
You slip a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So people who row a lot, you can see they have absolutely destroyed hands with blisters and calluses.
You know, I feel that my back is starting to hurt a little bit, so I'm trying not to proper position.
Okay. Let's keep rowing a little bit and I'll just have a look. A few strokes.
Like I'm trying to keep it straight, but still.
I wouldn't say it's necessarily about if you keep it straight, you're supposed to keep it straight, but that's more of a kind of product of keeping your chest upright. So you think more about your chest being up and facing forward, and less necessarily about your back being straight. You'll be in a slightly healthier position. Does that feel a bit better?
Yeah. Just like now. I have
Just
to
sit down for a
lie
second. If your back's hurting, take a brief break, let it rest, and then start.
No, it doesn't really hurt. It just started to like tell me that I'm not really in a healthy position for it.
Okay.
But no, I'm fine.
Alright.
I lost my thought. Okay.
This is the moment we're both going to be wishing we had sunglasses because we are rowing into
What?
the sun. It does look quite nice.
Yeah, imagine now having sunglasses and you just see like half the colors.
I am colourblind, so
Like you said, you just don't distinguish red and green from one another. But do you see yellow?
I'd say this is greeny blue. I don't know.
It is greeny blue, yeah.
No, I don't think I'm it's that bad. Although the tests I've done have said it's quite bad. But to me, I didn't feel like I'm missing any colours.
Yeah.
Although I guess I wouldn't be aware, would I?
I don't think you would. But also, I mean, it's with like people who don't. Like the worse you see, the better your other senses also are. And maybe like you're so used to the colors that you see that for you, you also see them in such a detail that I probably wouldn't. Like if I'd seen a simulation of how you see the world, probably for me it would be like, oh wow, you don't see this nuance and this and this.
Yeah.
But you're so used to it that for you it's much more detailed, I'm sure. Like a friend of me she has Hanna, I don't know, this thing that like she has a really bad sight and she doesn't see colors at all.
Yeah.
And she's so detailed about patterns and like she loves I don't know, patterns and formats and everything, and that for her has so much, like maybe she just objectively see it worse than I do, but she's just so used to watch out for the patterns and not for the colors.
Yeah.
That to me it seems that she like, I don't know, worships them much more, or also is much more used to like focusing on them. So of course she's then missing colors, but she's seeing something else much more than I do.
Yeah, when you lose senses, you generally make up for it and heighten another one, sort of like stereotype.
Yeah.
And your forepaw is wobbling a lot. I wanted to fix that.
True.
basically just keep adding phenole until the little wooden thing. You can find other places to stick them. Because Paolo's got you selected a formula from a different boat for you. So it's not necessarily built with this one in mind. Because it's a bit higher for you.
But I mean, you're taller than me, so why do or?
Because this is a different kind of formula. This is a formula di porta. So, Paolo's wanted you to have a higher one.
But I mean, this one should be then higher. Or because you're in the back, you're in the
So I don't really know Paolo's theories on formula height, to be honest. I know that this one's
oh god, oh god.
careful. Remember, if you feel like you're really that cool, just take me. If you have time.
I think I would always go for that one for okay, jump into the water.
Wait until the sun over the back.
Yes.
It's a bit warmer.
My feet start to feel slightly cold.
Put your shoes on then. Put your
No,
shoes
but it's still so nice that I don't want to put my shoes on. But maybe at some point I should.
Yeah, there are going to be some waves coming, so it's going to get slightly more unstable here. Second, but nothing.
Whee! Maybe Randonieri only sing because it helps them to keep the rhythm. Because now I think that if I sing a song in like maybe I would be much it would be much easier to stick to a certain rhythm. So maybe that's how it all started.
You're right. I never thought about that.
I mean, it would be a really kind of sad explanation, very rational, and not because they love the beauty of being in the boat so much that they sing out their happiness.
Very German explanation.
Yes. For me, that could be true. I would think both. Like, I am in a constant state of happiness being on this boat, but it could also help me to improve my rhythm.
Yeah, I'm going to be annoying again. Turn the camera around because our view is so amazing.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Should I do that?
There's a specific way to do it, and if I drop it in the water,
You're just mad at yourself.
yeah, I'm happy. I'm absolutely fine if I drop it in there.
Yeah, no.
Let me slip past this grip with that. Well, I generally refuse to touch or have anything to do with other people's expensive stuff. I know that I can be a bit clumsy, and I'd rather they break it than me.
Yeah, no, totally. Also because, I mean, it can happen obviously to everyone, but if it happens to yourself, you can't do anything.
Yeah. It's like
But yeah, if it happens to me now, it was me being clumsy.
It's like Irene's Rolex. I'll be very interested to see her wearing it on her wrist.
But how did you break it?
I have absolutely no clue, to be honest.
Because I don't really remember that you
No, I really don't care about watches, but she loves them. We've just gone into the push us away whilst... Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Try and push us away, protect the forecolor. There we go. Right, that was stupid of me. My fault.
Nothing happened. It's still there. Also,
Yeah.
we didn't, like, if we bashed into it with a lot of force, it would be different. But like just, like
Yeah,
this,
we
it's
did
just unstable enough.
drift
Like,
into it.
yeah. I'm just trying to count now until 4 while I'm doing this, and I'm not even managing to do that. Oh
What are your plans this afternoon?
Saying goodbye to my Swiss friend. She has 2 friends coming today with the car to take all her stuff, and then we'll meet for a cigarette and maybe go to her place to have a pizza with all of them. But
Yeah.
she's not sure yet if it's too many people or not. Like, she has to see with her flatmates and her friends, and yeah, we still don't know that. But in the best case, we'll still have the evening, and then she's going tomorrow, and then it'll be fine. But yeah, what about you? Any Valentine's Day plans?
Yeah, definitely ask anyone to see if they want to go to
I'm sure if we later take a turn on the canal and we just randomly ask some tourist woman and she'll be the first one to say yes, I'd be very happy. The flight doesn't work, I'm only for today.
I want to do some writing.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to finish cleaning my house. I do that on a Sunday. Which I find it very satisfying, makes me happy. And then I'll do some writing. My day.
How is your book doing? Are you writing on the
Working out
story of
clothes
Oscar?
at the moment. Actually, about clothes.
Ah. And what, like the clothes are the characters or?
No, different thing.
Okay.
Today, I don't know, I'm writing about I think I told you about it, clothes I can't buy. I've got an idea for the blog, which is basically about clothes I really like, but for various reasons I can't buy, including they're not made anymore, they cost a lot of money, I would look terrible in them.
There must be a funny section of the blog. Clothes I really like, but I look terrible in it.
Exactly, like that pink t-shirt I've got.
Ah, yeah.
But today, I've got the idea in my head that I really want to be the dress for a bit like a mushroom forager. But,
I don't know how mushrooms dress.
well, you'll have to see the vlog to find out.
The vlog or the vlog?
Vlog, not the vlog, the vlog.
You're sure?
I think you both.
Exactly. Because sometimes from a photo you cannot say, you know, like you see the photo of clothes and you think, oh, they're so amazing.
us about an hour and 20 minutes to row here.
Yeah.
So by the time, I'm not even sure you'd get to Corvalia before I'd say we'd have to turn around.
Okay.
So
And in any case, you couldn't like go on the island, right?
option 1 is to row halfway to Corvalia, turn around. Option 2 is to very illegally break into this island and have a walk around.
I like option 2.
Okay.
Looks very mysterious.
Yeah, we'll row around to the back side. I've been on it quite a few times, it's quite fun.
Huh.
I think the second time I ever went out with Paola, we rode here and stopped, and I found, I think it must be like an old, very old light fitting or some kind of metal object, which I took as treasure, and I've had it ever since.
And since then you hear certain voices at night or anything? Or?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, this one wasn't one of the ones where the plague mixed in. This is an old Napoleonic era fort.
Oh wow. And then he constructed the island, so there was something before, but...
There's a book about the island of the lagoon, which I've been meaning to buy for a long time, which will tell you more than I can. But essentially, what I know is it was a Napoleonic era fort, and then it became dog sanctuary.
A dog sanctuary?
Yeah, a home for stray dogs.
Oh, what? So nice. But that happened after Napoleon, before, but they like
It
dogs
was in
so
the
much.
70s,
Ah, yeah,
so
okay.
it's quite a long time after.
Yeah, okay, I thought, I don't know, ancient Venetian people cared so much about their stray dogs that they, yeah, a small one, as it sits, yeah. Ah, true.
Give them some wide berth and some stuff. But,
Yeah,
oh no, see
we
you later.
have
Hey
already
guys.
started that. Just forgot the name again, it always moves in the back. But that's fine. This thing I was standing on with my life foot always
Put
moves.
it down there.
Good on.
You don't have to have it. It's more just to give you an idea about the way that it can shift your weight forward. Not that it's all back on Friday, but I've just, the only reason it's coming to my mind is because afterwards I'm going to treat myself to a long row on my own Hanna motto. I have lunch. I'll have lunch there on Saturday.
Ah, after you're rowing it then too. Because on Friday, oh yeah, I bumped into Simone yesterday.
Yeah.
Just, he was at,
Stop rowing, by the way, I'll take over.
but we have,
Is it put your oar in?
ah, oh sorry.
Sorry, yes, Simone. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
no, next
We're suddenly
Friday
very
and
low
fly.
water.
Yes.
Sorry, keep going, keep going.
Wait, yeah, I have to concentrate on that. Just,
Yeah, good.
yeah. So next Friday I fly after the accident.
I'll definitely go.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay.
I was actually thinking this morning about messaging him,
Simone, let's do that.
Simone,
Okay.
just saying, so we briefly talked on a Zoom call. Just like, hey mate, saw that you've been out today. Haven't really had the opportunity to meet the rest of the course,
Ah,
so it'd be nice to, if you let me know next time you're going out.
that's perfect.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
I think that's friendly.
Mhm. Yeah, and then definitely we'll say something about next Friday, yeah.
Yeah, because Irena was saying that Nizar had said that I'm
Whether
just,
you recorded it now or when we're not recorded anymore.
I don't think he will ever watch 1 hour and 30 minutes into our video.
Greetings go out.
Okay, how are you going to do this? Okay, roll your trousers up.
island, you
Yeah.
mean, or not any lawsuits against people trespassing?
No, they haven't touched the island for about 5 years,
Uh-huh.
which makes me feel slightly less guilty.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean the island, just because it's private property, it looks so abandoned. Why shouldn't we be allowed to go up there?
I think after a certain point, with things like this, which are kind of, again, I don't know the English word, like patrimonia,
Mm-hmm.
as in they're part of the city's history. After a certain point, if they're not being used, they should become public property.
Yeah. Just because someone since generation owns some island here, but don't ever care about it, and there are so many people that would really enjoy that island, and I mean, you could do so many nice things also on the island.
Build a community centre.
Exactly.
The name just one. You good?
Yeah.
Okay, so before they're taking my Faulkner away, in theory, when you park up, you should remove all the Faulkners, but it's so unnecessary here.
Yeah, no. With that as my rowing teacher, you show me all the things that I should not be doing.
Exactly.
I'm learning very well.
Exactly. Teaching you how to break the law,
Perfect.
teaching you posture, one more important than the other.
Yeah. How is Luca enjoying the rowing?
Luke hasn't actually done any more.
What? But he has become a master or not?
He hasn't come to do more. I can't remember. He has a valid reason why for now, which I can't quite remember what it is. I think he wants to find out whether he can pay monthly or whether he has to do it annually. Because it is quite a lot in one go.
Yeah.
But, oh shit! I keep.
Maybe he can also, because I mean, what also was expensive was this winter clothes.
Yeah.
He just waits a little more, like he could then still be here the whole year, but just not come.
Well, the thing is, he's leaving. This is his last year, so he won't be here the whole year. So I'll talk.
Didn't he just start psychology?
This
But
is,
he studies psychology, right?
yeah, this is his 3rd year.
Oh. Oh wow, I don't know. I think but yeah, a long time ago that we met. I thought he just started here now, but yeah, no.
Yeah, I had such a wrong impression about your two's relationship.
About our very deep bond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
go onto that end, stand on that bit of brick, and give me a push. Wait, push, 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 push. Push against the page right now. Okay.
Okay. Should I take my shoes off or wait?
Can you jump? Can you lean over and get back in?
It's very slippery, but
Because they would have been restoring one end of it so that they could rebuild the roof. Yeah. So it's weird. It's clearly a lot of money that's gone into buying the island, restoring it. Yeah, it's a nice treat.
just see the spider webs, or are there also spiders?
Just spiders left. I promise no spiders.
Okay,
I can't really come across to you. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm trying not to freak out. I'm sure it's just dust. It's not. Oh my god! It's okay, that's the outside of visiting an abandoned island. Okay, I'm fine. It's just dust. Okay. No, it's really not that okay. I can do this.
Try not to move too much whilst doing it.
I'm trying. Okay. This is also a nice souvenir. Okay. Okay, I'm fine. Yeah. What was I wanted to? Ah, yeah. Going back to fly. Oops. No, okay, I'm still. Okay. Yeah, that kind of like I don't know how many times I went, but it was kind of the same every time I went there. Yeah, I mean it's nice, you hang out and everything, but then you just like most just get incredibly wasted, and then I mean you already see it on the videos. Every week you just wait until 6 and then they go and like they do some music with the guy and then like with this musician there on the street.
And when did it go on?
Like the last times I went, we just hung around Prato for a little while, and then usually Simone was so wasted that he just like maybe went home, not telling anyone. We were trying to look for him for some while and then went home too.
Yeah.
Once we found him, like Mehmet, Loreen and I were going home in our direction, he was just sitting there in like some entrance, not knowing where he was, really drunk, so some like most incidents like that. And I don't know, I just didn't really feel like I get to know them better by like only meeting at fly, only drinking, only getting wasted. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's nice, of course. I mean it's nice sometimes to get wasted and to hang around and just drink and stuff, but not if you want to get to know people better and if you like only do the same thing. So I don't know. I'm happy to go once in a while, but it's not really something I need. But yeah, you should definitely go and meet them and form your own opinion, and maybe you'll come to the conclusion that the Fly Bar is the nicest bar in the world, and you'll be the first one to sit there every Friday.
I think that's likely.
Me too.
It's the whole photo sharing thing that I don't get, to be honest.
Yeah. No, me neither. Or even like if it's something different, maybe if you invite the whole group and you are actually there with everyone. But
Yeah.
if you don't even like write on the group, we'll meet up and then you send photos. I don't know.
It's a bit weird. I would say that is an odd decision to make.
Yeah. Also, yeah, why do you feel the urgent need of showing everyone how incredibly wasted you are? I'm mentioned you, and he was like, oh yeah, but I don't know, like, he sounds like that guy that never shows up. Like, yeah, almost like, yeah, being upset at you just by the fact that he has never met you.
I have a busy life.
Oh, you think you're something better?
I think I'm better than him.
Yeah. He particularly dislikes that. Judge me and pressure me with everything. And it just started, yeah, making me feel bad and for so many things. Like even sometimes he sends me music, and then when we hung out last time, which now is also a month ago, he was like, Hanna, it doesn't work like that. If I send you a song, you also have to send me songs. I mean, I know, yeah, friendship is mutual, of course, but does it really depend on me having to think about, okay, what songs did you like? to take a bunch of friends out. Like, could you do that?
They don't like it. Like groups of people. You can take one person out for like a trial.
Yeah.
But there aren't that many boats in the club. So when there's that high demand, there's lots of competition for boats.
Yeah.
So it's not like they have to be members or family members or members. I've taken some friends that have refused members, but they didn't love it, I would say.
Okay. So it's not an option to apologize to him making me buy a free spritz and gondola tour.
No.
Huh.
Also, well, you're a member of the club now, you can choose to invite who you want. I'm quite protective of it.
Protective?
Not protective, in the sense that I don't invite everyone to come growing with me. It's kind of like a special day for me.
What would you say is special about this place? Oh my god, it's fun.
It's even more special when you're with them.
Yeah, this was what I just wanted to try out, and then I decided to bring it last second. Difficult to believe it. Like, I showed them some photos and like everyone, I know, thinks it's just crazy, because already, like, for my German friends now, they're in lockdown. It's fucking cold. You cannot do anything. Maybe meet with one person, but basically nothing.
Yeah.
And then I'm just randomly telling, oh yeah, I'm going to row again. In Venice and the canals. What?
You're going to alienate all your friends. These are then the Germans.
Exactly. Which is also a reason now, like, a part of that I really don't feel the need to put stuff on Instagram, but also feels kind of wrong showing people now what a nice life I'm having.
But you should post at least one of the photos I took today. Take a break. Up to you, of course.
Yeah, I'll have a look at them. And if I also like them, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm already having, because yeah, when I got Instagram, I thought I would really just have it, like, to be able to stay in touch with my friends.
Yeah.
But then at some point, I don't know, like, everyone everywhere asks, oh, do you have Instagram? Can I add you? And now I'm already friends with so many people I don't know that well, and to whom I don't need to show what I'm doing all the time.
Well,
So,
I just remove people.
Yeah.
Well, I meet them once, and they're like, oh, can I follow your Instagram? I'll say, yeah, sure, and then I'll just remove them.
yeah. But yeah, with the people I met once I can do, but then there are already, like, yeah, people from my drama course that like, they're nice, but I don't know them properly.
Yeah.
But now we follow all of us on Instagram, and I mean, that is interesting for me. Like, one of the girls is from Venice and she's participating in the carnival, so that is so nice to see. But I don't know.
What kind of stuff is she doing?
She's one of the Venetian.
Really?
The other,
Is she single?
I don't know. Should I ask?
Okay. You can
She's
describe
really
the
pretty.
meeting.
Okay.
The dream is to marry one of the Venetian.
Ah, I can definitely become closer to her. I don't know her very
I
well
just
yet.
meet people in Venice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the last Wednesday, like in my last drama lesson, she she was rehearsing, and like we were all her audience.
Yeah.
She was rehearsing one of those poems she has to do in the competition to become the person to do the vivolo.
Yeah.
So she was doing that, and like, yeah, our teachers were helping her a little bit. And yeah, she's trying to do that next year, so she's about to become very famous. What?
A good friend.
I never said that I was a good friend with her. I'm following her on Instagram since Wednesday.
I will stalk her Instagram.
Can you send profiles?
Yeah, you can. Send me her profile so I can look at what Maria does.
Okay. Gioia.
Gioia, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't love the name.
It has a nice meaning.
It does. But there are lots of words that have nice meanings that I wouldn't want to call my children. Sorry, that was such like an instant visceral reaction, wasn't it? There was no hiding how I felt about that name.
No, but I can understand you're already figuring your dream wife, and then she's just called Gioia.
Yeah, Gioia Love doesn't really work as
Gioia Love,
initials.
No, yeah. But maybe she has a really cool Venetian surname, and you would have to take that one.
If it was a Venetian noble surname as well.
I don't know. I can check in a second on my phone.
You're also leaning on your back leg a lot. Because we're on the way back, I'm giving you an easy time. Your weight does still need to be forward.
Yeah.
You should message Paola, by the way.
Yeah?
You've got her number, haven't you?
No?
Well, you should ask Paola her number.
Okay.
She goes rowing every day around midday.
Huh.
So it would be good if you went out with more people than just me, because you'll learn different things.
Yeah. Nice. I will, if you will ever invite me to the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, well, I looked, and I can't. It's one of those ones where it's just an admin can invite you. So I need to ask Paola to do it, because she knows the admin.
Okay.
So she'll bring us into the crane,
Yeah.
and say to her, oh, could you add me to the group?
Mm-hmm.
And could I have your number? It'd be great if we could go out rowing sometime.
Okay.
She's already got Lucas' number, and they've talked a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I will. Am I doing better again?
You're still rocking back onto your back leg.
Yeah. I will try it without maybe. Sorry.
You just need to work out what's happiest for you.
Yeah.
Shame we can't do the mountains now.
True. Just there.
I've made an extravagant purchase recently. Bought a rice cooker.
Nice! Oh
I've
wow!
wanted one for ages.
Yes! They are so good. I didn't believe it before, but like the rice really tastes so different.
Yeah,
And you managed to do this rice they always have in Indian restaurants.
yeah.
Oh god, it's so good.
And the cleanup is so
being on the island, at least half an hour, right?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I've tracked how long we rode anyway. So when we stop, I'll be able to get an idea of the distance.
Yeah. Are the rowing lessons I would then do with Paula or the others, like usually then really just 1 hour? Or
Very.
also?
With Paula is quiet, and her greatest pleasure in life is rowing. So you'll get, you can row for basically as long as you want. There are others who are less into teaching. One of the problems with Ocean Rowing is people don't really like to teach, and they should.
Yeah.
There's a lot of very skilled guys, generally men who are really skilled on their reps. A lot of very skilled guys who just won't teach.
Why not?
They just don't like to.
They what?
They just don't like to.
Which, yeah, is sad because then how do you get new members
Yeah,
if you don't have teachers?
this is exactly the issue.
So it's good they have you.
Well, once I pass my course, if I pass my course, I'll put my name up on the website as well,
Nice.
so people can book lessons with me.
And then you're gonna start charging me too.
Well, this is the thing, like, I would feel bad charging, because no one charges me to learn, but
No.
the club, everyone at the club's like, oh no, you should charge. Slow down. You have, do you do it with other sports, where if you make do you ever play tennis or anything like that?
No.
With other sports, when you make mistakes, do you have a habit, slow down, I'll go now.
Okay.
Do you have a habit of, when you make a mistake, like trying really hard to fix it quickly?
Yeah.
Because what you do in rowing, I've noticed, is when you make a mistake, some people slow down, you speed up. Just try and keep a steady rhythm.
Because then, like, if you do it then faster, you, kind of try to make up for it.
Exactly, yeah.
Doesn't work at first.
You don't need to make up for anything, it's just
Should I just?
more in the flow now,
Yeah.
sit down, because I'll take over from here. And then you can try and row across the Giudecca when we get there. Seagulls sleeping.
Yeah.
I quite like them. I think they're quite sweet.
I don't like them when I'm eating something and they are crispy, but at hard time they are
Yeah. No, that is fair distinction.
Oh my god. I really should repair this.
We'll get a new one with a better camera.
I'm really trying not to be materialistic, but then I really have a personal relationship to my face.
Your
And I really
phone.
like my phone. Yes, it has been with me in Brazil, in Ecuador, now it's here with me. I don't know.
You sound like someone stuck in a bad relationship, only with them because of the memories.
No, it's a very dear friend. You can always count on it.
An unhealthy friend. If your phone was a dog, I would take it to be put down.
Oh. Even though it was there with you through good times and bad times.
Even though,
But do you think it's suffering?
yes, physically suffering. I just think that you're seeing and doing so many beautiful things
Yeah.
that your phone is not doing justice to.
True.
You can't just rely on me to take exceptional photos.
I can as long as I'm out rowing with you and I know that you're having your cameras. But
True.
I don't know. At one point I do, yeah. I don't know. I just like also now with the rowing and everything, I did have some expenses now, so I wouldn't buy a phone now straight away. But yeah, maybe during maybe at some point in the future I should. But until then it's still time limited. I will have to take my time to say goodbye to my dear friend Maxwell. Okay, it sounds a little stupid. I know.
Just a little. Just a little.
Just a little. Is this the... No, it's not, right? The
Ex-prison.
Oh. Okay. It's not the house. Oh, on that side.
No, that's at the other end.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we didn't use my speaker.
Here. In there.
No, we just, as in, I bought my wireless speaker, but we didn't end up using it. It kind of would have slightly ruined the calm nature.
Would have done then it has a little less frequency.
True.
Or even more depending on what music you play.
True, then it would have been dealer's choice. Okay, I'm just gonna...
Oh, look at that. Wow. Wow. Have you ever been up the Santo
Never.
No?
Never in my life.
Ah.
Have you?
No, but I've seen pictures and the view looks so nice. And I mean, you can also just look over that boat, right? So maybe you can see something.
I'm not sure where there's mooring spots on San Giorgio for these kind of boats.
More of where you put it.
Yeah.
You're putting on your jacket now, so in case it. But I mean, you're also in the vest.
I know, but it's like you're supposed to have vests with a white t-shirt. It's
Okay.
a ball ache. It's one of those things.
You know, I felt so included into Venetian society on the way here because the gondoliers started saying hi to me.
Did they?
Yeah, there was so many and they were around the tourists.
Yeah.
And there were two going and both of them like, oh, God. Hello, my new friend.
It is a magical thing. It's like a superpower.
We now have the picture that tourists take from Venice.
Exactly.
The entire city.
I have featured in so many photos. Tourist photos. Right, do you want to give it a go?
Yeah.
Have a row? Ah, you fucking... Let's stay. Don't want to risk it.
Oh, oops.
Basically, you see that ferry?
Yeah.
Never pass the back of it.
Because it comes so fast.
It's not that it comes fast, it's just that once they're that size, they're not going to stop for you. So, it's very much the rules that
Yeah.
you let it pass.
Yeah. What
And
do
given
you
that you're going to be going a bit slow because